What's up everybody, NTCertified here, and today is Thursday, so it's Tune-In Thursday, as we do every week, and I have 4 classic games for you today. Well, 2 of them are classic, maybe 3 of the 4. What the heck, they're all classic, they're all old, they're all retro, which is very cool. Let's get into it. I got these 4 games from the Letgo app, and I believe I've spoken about the Letgo app previously, but Letgo is a place where people post, items that they no longer want and they're just looking to sell for a cheap cost. As with anything, such as like eBay or the internet or any type of auction on Amazon or anything like that, some people sell their items for market value, some people sell it for above market value, but there's times where you can really find some really good finds. Man, it's lightning outside, storming outside, but there's some times where you can find really good finds of people who are just looking to get rid of some things, and I feel like I really lucked out on this particular occasion. I found 4 pretty cool PlayStation 4 games, and I paid $20 for all 4 of them. So the first game that I have is the original Road Rash on the PlayStation, the original PlayStation. Now, as a kid, I was a huge fan of the Road Rash franchise. I mean, as a kid, I would pretty much play anything, but this in particular, being able to ride motorcycles and race other people. I was big on racing games too as a kid. Now I'm more into the open world games, but back then it was definitely racing games, 4-player games like GoldenEye 007, stuff like that. But Road Rash, for being able to drive on motorcycles and use weapons and your fist and your feet to kick people over, that was super cool to me, and I always liked that about Road Rash. Can I ever say that I owned a Road Rash game? Maybe that's why I liked it so much, because I never had it, so I always wanted it. I remember renting it and a friend having it, but I don't think that I've ever had my own Road Rash game until now. So that's one into my collection. And I also have Road Rash on the what system is that? Oh yeah, PlayStation. I have Road Rash 3D on the PlayStation. So it's not my first Road Rash, it's my second Road Rash. And actually, moving on to my third Road Rash. This is Road Rash Jailbreak. So this is not the sequel, but I think this is the sequel to the sequel of Road Rash, possibly. But this was made in 2000, I believe, so at the turn of the millennium. And it was nowhere near as good as the original. They added cops to this particular one and gangs, which, I mean, you would think that that would have been the original thing with this game, but it actually just made it less appealing to me. The graphics aren't that much better, to be honest, and the original PlayStation was, if not dead, almost dead at this point in the year 2000. We were already moving on with getting ready for PlayStation 2. I'm not sure if PS2 was out by then, because I know the GameCube came out in 01 and the PS2 was already out. Maybe the PS2 came out in 01 maybe. That's possible, but this was closer to the end of the PlayStation's life. But I've never played this, but I've watched videos on it and I've read stuff on it, and I know it's not a great game, but I'm looking forward to playing it just to see how bad it really is. Maybe it's not, maybe I like it. It's possible. I like weird things. But yeah, Driver, which is actually a duplicate. I already have Driver for the PS1, so now I have a second copy. Maybe I'll use this in a future giveaway, because I feel like this is a really cool game. Another driving game. They have 2 racing games, 1 driving game where you're running from the cops. So this was cool for having an alternative to GTA feel. because you had like GTA 1 and 2, the GTA 3, the big open world game, running from the cops, and this kind of had that same feel to it, but you never got out of your car to do anything. So this was popular amongst me and my friends when we were younger, and I know it's kind of holding its value a little bit. Not the greatest hits version, the black label copy, but I'm glad to have a second version in my collection. I never played the one that I have, so eventually I have to sit down and play all these games. There's too much stuff to play right now. I just picked up Disgaea 5 Complete Edition on my Switch. That'll be on next week's video along with some other stuff, so yeah. And the last game that I have is Crash Team Racing. Now, I don't remember much about this game other than I feel like it was a ripoff of Mario Kart, but Crash Bandicoot is one of the best franchises on the PlayStation. I'm glad that they're redoing the classic ones. I would love for Sony or Naughty Dog to release an updated version, like brand new Crash Bandicoot, because I feel like that could really do some damage on the sales charts for Sony. So Sony, if you see this, you're probably not, but if you see this, a new Crash Bandicoot would be amazing. I'll buy it, and I'm sure everybody else watching this video will buy it too. But that's my last video game for this week. 4 games, 4 PS1 games, and they're all either driving or racing games, and I am not upset about that. All games that I feel are classic, not so classic, classic, classic. I got them all for 20 bucks. So jump on Letgo, because Letgo, don't sleep on Letgo. There's some good stuff on there. So once again, this is NTCertified. Thank you for watching. We're about 2 weeks away from E3. I'm getting excited. 2 weeks from Saturday, I'll be headed out. Happy. I'll pick up some swag, pick up some stuff for some giveaways. Got some good ideas coming. And I may even have a super cool giveaway if I get the news that I'm waiting for from the right person. Might have an amazing giveaway. Might be the best one yet. Better than future giveaways. But I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Always looking for new people to chat with. Peace. See you on Tuesday.